the Sapient One from the Financial Independence Mindset YouTube channel and website. And today I will present a short video, much shorter than the previous two that I've recorded, that's designed to facilitate your monetization goals on your websites and blogs, and involves Google AdSense. For those who have been in this space for a while, we all know and recognize that Google AdSense is an ad network, and perhaps one of the best ad networks that is out there. For those that are new to this arena, just by way of quick review, Google will contract with different companies to manage a portion of their online marketing, and they market via ads. Publishers like myself and you will sign up to be a partner with Google AdSense, and will display those ads on our websites. Visitors come to our websites, they click on the ads, that generates a lead for those companies that have contracted with Google, and for providing that lead, we share a portion of the revenue that Google or that company pays to Google. And that's basically how all of the ad networks work. And from the income standpoint, it is truly passive income, because this partnership relationship, this activity, occurs whether your computer is on or off, as long as your website is up and running and has ads displaying on it. So, with that quick review, a couple years ago when I started out, there were blog posts and podcasts that talked about the best strategies for manually placing ads on your website. Some talked about no more than 3 to 5 ads on the site. Wanted to make sure that the ads were above the fold, so say in the header, maybe one in the footer, one on the sideboard, and then one strategically embedded within the text of the blog post that or write-up that you had on your website. And this again was designed to locate those ads in places where visitors would be more likely to click on the ads. Fast forward about 2 years, and really the spring of this year, I was reviewing my Google AdSense revenue reports and saw something called Google Auto Ads. Took a quick look at it. May have read the description, but I quickly dismissed it. Not something I'm interested in, and I moved on with doing things the way I had been doing them since I started. In the fall of the year, about late August, reviewing ad revenue or AdSense revenue, went back in and saw this posting again for Google AdSense Auto Ads, and did I want to turn this on for my sites? And so I'll read you what's on the Google site as far as a description for the auto ad service. Auto ads are a family of ad formats that offer a simple and innovative way for you to monetize your content. With auto ads, you place the same piece of ad code on each page. After you've added the code, Google automatically shows ads at optimal times when they're likely to perform well for you and provide a good experience for your users. So I was intrigued. I said, well, I've taken my shot at manually placing ads. Let's see what happens if I turn on this Google AdSense Auto Ad feature. And so I turned it on for the site that I get the most visitors from. And just by way of a quick description, more definitive, descriptive view of the Auto Ads feature. Auto Ads code detects Google ad code on your website. So if you have manual ads there and you decide to turn this feature on, the Google Auto Ad code will detect where those manual ads are, ignore those locations, and place the ads in other optimal locations on your site. So it won't delete or overwrite any Google ads that you already have placed. So by way of experiment, I thought that was a good idea. Let's take a look. I'll leave my manual ads in place, turn on this auto ad feature, and we'll see what happens. Well, within a couple weeks, I started to see some spikes in Adsense revenue, and some days where decent amounts of Adsense revenue came in, at least from my perspective. And so I knew that something different was happening. But it really wasn't until I got my September 2018 Adsense monthly report that I noticed the quantified results. And so for that 1 month on that one site, I had a 35% increase in ad impressions, a 31% increase in ad revenue on a lower click-through rate. And I deemed it because there were more ads and options for clicking on ads, but also on fewer page views. So let me repeat that. Increased impressions, increased revenue, lower click-through rate, and on fewer page views. So I became excited. So there may be something to this. And by the way, that September month was a record month for me as far as Google AdSense revenue. And so I said, well, if it worked on one site, I'll go ahead and turn it on this site and another site that I run. And we'll see what happens, with this added on to a couple other sites. So I'm going through and checking my results, and probably 2/3 of the way through the month of October, I look at my AdSense revenue progress, and 2/3 of the month of October, 2/3 of the month of the way through October, I'd already surpassed the ad revenue that I generated in September, which was a record. So I had a record month 2/3 of the way through the month of October. So needless to say, I became really, really excited and deemed that this may be something that has some legs to it. And so for the month of November, I decided, how about I let Google manage all of this and turn off all the manual ads that I had placed on all of the sites and have Google AdSense Auto Ads running on those 3 sites today. As a preview to my monthly income report, or actually yearly income report that'll come out later this month, I will go ahead and state that the November results far and away surpassed the record results that I achieved in October, which far and away surpassed the record results that I had achieved in September. This is a 3-month success story so far with this Google Auto AdSense feature. So, assuming you're intrigued, I'll go ahead and walk through steps to turn on this feature. So within my post, which I think I put out in November, got a link here, and actually had it open already, but it's okay. And I link directly to the Google AdSense page to provide the instructions for setting up auto ads, but I'll walk through it as well. So you log into your AdSense account, got the home button, and under that you've got the add menu option and auto ads. Click on auto ads, and to determine the features of this auto ad setting, you click on that edit button, and within this page, which are the global settings, you can turn on or off auto ads management of text ads, text and display ads, in feed ads, in article ads, match content, anchor ads, or vignette ads. Of course, I have them all turned on. And then you have the option to check this box to automatically get any new ad formats that Google comes up with. Of course, you hit the save button. In this case, I've already saved, so I'll exit back out. So your structure is set, and then to implement this on your websites, copy the ad code, and then place this ad code. We'll go back to the instructions. Place this ad code on each page between the head tags. And it's pretty much as simple as that. Now, if you have a site that's got 20 pages, quite a few pages, then you can quickly see that that's a bit of an effort to implement or copy that ad code to each page. And so one option for you would be to use a plugin like a head and footer scripts inserter. And I've got a couple on my site, or insert headers and footers script inserter, and place that code on this scripts inserter. And this is kind of like a general governor management tool for your site, for your generation of any new page or any new post. So you've got a web page that you can create, and you've got blog post or post that you can create. And this scripts inserter will govern the activities that go on each time you create a new instance of a page or post. So I put the code on my scripts inserter plugin, and so anytime I create a new page or a new post, it automatically provides the code so that Google can run ads on those pages, so I don't have to manually deal with it. And likewise, backfits that information to pages that you already have in existence. So, with that, we've come to the end of the discussion about this particular feature. And you saw the blog post that I have there on my website, Financial Independence Mindset. And I also have a Pinterest feed, and the reason that I went ahead and created the YouTube video was the Pinterest community sees that that post and has that recommendation for use of the Google Adsense Auto Ads. So I wanted to bring this to the broader community by putting this out on the YouTube channel. But if you want to find me on Pinterest, my Pinterest profile is Financial Independence Mindset, or you can go to my homepage and click on this box here, and it'll take you to my Pinterest feed. So with that, hopefully this tool or description of strategy will have been a benefit to you, and hopefully if you do implement it and execute it, will generate similar results or better results for you. But I did want to pass along this opportunity to the broader community, and as I discover new things, I'll share new things. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen, and we'll talk to you again on the next video. Thanks.